Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we got some Bringer into Scotland 6. It's that time again where I bring out the heavy hitter. Okay, got board B. Starting Explore is Jungle, and that's a very good one, I think, because that means, maybe not, because that means we're guaranteed a Town Explorer on the coast next turn. So I think, what is the build? I already forgot what build I use with Bringer. Give me a second. I think I used the Dread Apparitions and Midnight Stream turn 2. And that gives me my Defend 3, and then we use Dream plus Predatory on turn 1. And we do Presence from top track, getting a minor. Let's put that Presence here in B4 so that I can easily access the coast. And we were looking for a defend. We didn't get it, but we did get Portents, and I think we got to just win via fear. Portents, Shadows, Inflame. Inflame is nice because I can add that nice that disease. And it does have the moon, so it's somewhat possible that I might be able to get the Threshold, Disease, and the Strife. Shadows is always nice, being able to push out towns, especially out of this jungle. I think it's probably better than Portents here. The Portents does get to push forwards those or push the innates forward. I think I'm going to go with Shadows here. Hopefully that's the right pick. And we're going to be playing these two cards, like I mentioned. So we got Dreams of the Dahan as well as Predatory Nightmares. And I actually could, well, the animal allows me to get more fear. Question is Predatory is probably still decent as I can hit this land on B6. Okay, so we'll use Dream of the Dahan. Wow, Dreams of the Dahan is actually a pretty solid card. We'll gather. There we go. And we're going to use that Red Innate to fear, and we'll look at a fear card, and we'll grab the one right before tier 2, and that is remove a town from our land matching a Ravage card. Okay, offense. Build jungle, explores wetlands. Yes, that's really good. Because now I can actually stop this build with Predatory Nightmares. And so I believe it's, so that's going to be 2 fear. And I do 2 damage. I can hit this town, and then it gets pushed. I think I push it into this land here. And we take the Blight to scale on B6. We're hoping for maybe like Dahan defend here on B8. Time passes. Presence from top track. We're going to choose that 2 energy. And we'll put this presence over here on B3. Actually, we'll put it here on B2. And I think we play Dread Operations as well as Call. Boom. And we use the Right Innate. Actually, we use Dread Apparitions, so 1 fear. Choose this land, defend 1. We then use the Right Innate to give us defend 3. And then we have Call on Midnight's Dream. Target land has Dahan gain a major power. We're going to choose this land here on B4. I then, oh my gosh. Oh geez. Well, it's going to be one of those games. It says if you forget this power card, gain energy equal to the Dahan in that land. You may play the major card immediately. We also got Vigor, which is quite powerful. We don't have any Sun cards, so I think we definitely forget. Oh, but Predatory Nightmares allows me to possibly threshold paralyzing a lot easier. I think it's definitely paralyzing as this is 8 fear and this is a solo game. And I think we just completely prioritize getting paralyzing. Maybe we forget Call and Midnight Stream. Forget that to get 2 energy. And we will choose to not play Paralyzing Fright. Oh, and I forgot to use my left innate. I'm just going to flip the top tier 2 card. There we go. Okay. I know I was supposed to do that in the opposite order, but that's okay. We'll live. We're hoping for Dahan defend. Oh man, dang. I should have possibly pushed this that town into the beast land because it would have gotten destroyed. +1 damage means we're going to lose both Dahan here. So what the fear card is. Um, Basically means we lose both Dahan. And this land does get cleared. Scotland 6 builds. Oh, I forgot they still build here on B1. Oh boy. Sands Explorer. We have to escalate. I'm supposed to Scotland 6 here on B8. Guess we'll go to here. Yeah, probably on B7. It's like we drew our best card, but this is still going to be I think a very difficult matchup. Just looking at how this is playing out, it's very similar to the memory game, except, yeah, because I mean we need another defend really for my B3. We need an answer to actually solve the land. Presence. Let's get a minor, and we'll put the presence here on B2. I mean, we did get Guardian Serpents. Maybe instead we then place it here on B3 and we can plan to play Guardian Serpents for the defend 4 there next turn. We play these two this turn. I mean, we get 4 fear. 3 fear cards, skip that there. We get 1 fear from the right innate, and we get to flip a top card up. We'll flip over this one. Okay. And we have Shadows of the Burning Forest, basically allowing us to push this town out of B4. Seek new farmland. Cannot do this. 1 fear for the disease, and Dahan deal damage first. Fear card, Dahan defend. Skip the lowest build. Wetland Ravage, Scotland 6. Skipping lowest build is quite nice. Explore is mountain with an escalation. And we'll escalate into my B2. Escalation happens but first, and we have towns on all of our lands. Shadows of the Burning Forest. 2 fear. Push this town out. We'll push it over here into B2. And we're likely going to go Blighted here, but I think that's okay. One of those things that we really can't stop. I mean, we'll go Blighted this turn or next turn. Passes. I think we reclaim 1 here going top track. And I think we grab Dread Apparitions. I think that's fine. We can actually defend both lands. Create that sacred site here. No, actually, we have to create it over here. B3. Defend 4. Add a beast. Oh, I forgot to turn on that, didn't I? And that's from Guardian Serpents. We then have that left innate. We'll decide to get a air with our elements. We do not get this top because we read this left innate from top to bottom. We're going to use, oh, not Predatory Nightmares. I meant to do Dread Apparitions. Oops. There we go. So I actually get the full left innate anyway. I get both innates with this combination. So it's 1 fear. I get to flip a fear card up. We'll flip the 1 over here up. We get defend 1, and then we get 3 fear. 1, 2, 3 to give us a nice defend 4 in the sands. We've actually managed to defend both lands this turn, but next turn for sure we'll take Blight here on B7. And then we end up hitting the stage 3, and we'll take way too much Blight. Dahan trade, Beast push. Yep, I think we have to. We'll forget Predatory Nightmares. No, maybe not. It's any, because we can actually play Predatory plus Paralyzing Fright plus the any. That's a threshold to paralyze. No, I still think we forget Shadows instead. That pays for this. We lose a Dahan, get a fear. Sure. Who needs Dahan anyway? Disease push that to the wetlands, stopping a future city. 2 tier 2s, big defend, strife to land with Dahan. Okay, Ravage Sands. Scotland 6. Build mountains. And the Explorer Sands wetland. Exciting. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Putting the disease here now is going to stop a future loss condition here. So if we actually get that beast ignore or disease ignore, I think we lose the game because they'll build here and they'll also build here. But I don't think Bringer can really play around that. Let's reclaim. Let's get another major. Well, there's a major with rumbling earthquake. It's actually a really interesting card. I do think we're just going to grab Infestation here, as that seems like very close to the perfect hit here to combo with Paralyzing Fright. We'll forget Dread Apparitions. I think we go. What if we go draw towards? What if we just play draw? Can this win the game? What is this? It does. It's 4, 5, 10, 10 fear. Actually, let's see. Let's see. Does draw towards Consuming Void win this turn? So we'll take 3 blight this turn, so we can actually just outright die to the blight LC. But then we get 4 fear, kill 1, 2, 3 cities. This can be 15 fear. And then we repeat it by forgetting a major, a unique, and a minor. So that's going to be another 4 fear, 15. So that's a total of, what is it, 38 fear? How many fear cards do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fear cards. So that's a total of 44 fear cards minus 3, so 41. Wow, we're just short. Though we could then play this card next turn. We could play Dreams, and that wins us the game. So I actually think it's draw, because draw I think wins. And then we could win fast with Dreams of the Dahan, and that gives us how many fear? Gives us enough fear. So yeah, I think draw is the answer. I do think Infestation also could be played here. You could play something like Infestation, skip a land, plus Paralyzing, skip a land. And that would put us pretty far ahead, I think. But like I said, looks like draw is the win. And oh, we get 1 fear from that that right innate. Events. Oh, hardworking settlers. That's amazing for us. So we're just going to pick bottom here. So we get 1 fear, and we get to skip one of the lands that's ravaging. Removes a town explorer from land matching a ravage card. Okay. We're going to ravage mountain. I think this is the first time this card actually helped. Thriving communities. Pick 4 lands. Cause some upgrades there. We'll upgrade here. Upgrade there. Upgrade here. And upgrade there. Okay. Scotland 6. Build Sands Wetland. Build, 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 build. We know it's coast. Explore, explore, and explore. Okay, so we have draw. So from each adjacent land, we gather an explorer town, city, Dahan, and presence. So we gather all of this, gather the beast, gather the Dahan, and the presence. We also do it for this land. And this land, that should be gathered. And this land. And this land. Okay. We then get 4 fear. Oh, we actually gather Dahan too. So we get 4 fear. 15 damage for every city kill. Oh, wait, 15. I actually mapped this wrong. Oh, wow. I'm getting way more fear than, yeah, so it's 100% this. So I was actually mathing this out such that I was having cities have 5 health instead of 3. Oops. So 15 damage, so I get to kill 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. It's 12 plus 1 town, so that's gonna be 14. And then I get to kill 1 explorer, so I get to push a town explorer. We'll push over here. And then I don't get to kill the cities. I just get straight up fear. So it's 4 cities. So that's going to be 4 times 5. So that's 20 fear. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. That's 8. So I added the fear from killing the cities and then the 2 fear from killing the town. Then I can choose to repeat draw by forgetting a major, uh, unique, and or that's a minor, and then a unique, and I get to repeat the effects again. So once again, gather, gather, gather. Oh, I actually have to remove beasts and destroy presence as well. Go. Gather, gather. There we go. I think I'm supposed to bring all of those in. And we get 4 fear, 15 damage, and now I have 5 cities. So that's just 25 fear. And that's just the rest of the fear pool. And that's GG. So that was an interesting game for sure. I'll need to play more Bringer into matchups. In solo, this is just pretty silly. Just a very small fear deck. You just run through the fear deck, and there really isn't anything they can do. Paralyzing Fright, an excellent major draw. And yep, finishing the game with Consuming Void. If you like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.